vestige! You're the help the Skald-King promised? Suddenly I feel a lot better about our chances. Still, this threat is bigger than King Yoren imagined. The Icereach Coven. Witches operating in secret right under the Skald-King's voluminous nose. And this isn't just the usual Reach mischief, of that I'm sure. I need to investigate, but I can't do it by myself. Help me locate the Coven and determine their ultimate intentions. Between the two of us, we can cover more ground and figure out the full extent of this threat. As long as the magic Yoren's wizards gave me works as promised, that is. Meet me in Deshan. The Skald-King's scouts spotted members of the Coven near the shrine to St. Realms. We'll start there. As for the magic, I'll tell you more about that when we're away from prying eyes. King Yoren sent me to look into a sudden barrage of storms in the Sea of Ghosts. At least 2 ships sank beneath the freezing waves. The Icereach Coven was responsible. I uncovered evidence suggesting they're planning an attack on the mainland. I'm not exactly sure. That's why we need to investigate. But if they have the ability to summon destructive storms on command, think of the damage they can inflict on towns and cities. Look, are you ready to go, or do you need time to prepare? This is the place. Can't say I know what Reach witches would be doing here. But the Skald-King scouts have never sent me on a wild guard chase before. Let's see if the trek out here was worth it. I was getting to that. At Icereach, I picked up a couple of the medallions the witches were wearing, for further study by the Skald-King's wizards. The wizards determined that magic was infused into the jewelry, but not its purpose. The Skald-King's wizards added their own spell to the medallions. We each get one. Here. They're supposed to lead us to magic similar to what's contained in the medallions. Icereach magic. Wave it around and see what happens. Don't look at me. It's not like Nords are known for being great mages, so whatever the Skald-King's wizards did may not work, or it could explode. Hold up the medallion and see if you can make it work. Thanks to the Skald-King's wizards, it should lead us to magic similar to what's contained in the jewelry. Icereach magic. Just take it out and give it a try. It actually worked! Follow that trail. I'll take the other one. Find anything? So, find anything that will help us locate the Icereach Coven? I was led to a similar sight. Damn witches! Whatever game the Icereach Coven is playing at, we need to put an end to it. Preferably with multiple swings of my axe. Let me see the note you found. That's no help. Luckily, Yoren's scouts provided a few locations of interest with their last report. Let me mark them on your map. When you reach each location, use the medallion and see where the magic leads. I'll catch up with you shortly. First ice storms, now fire. Keep your guard up. The Coven won't hesitate to kill anyone who gets too close.
business is no concern of yours!
That's all you got? It'll take more than that to fell Lyra's Titanborn, you bastards! Nothing like a quick battle to get the heart pumping. But I'm surprised we haven't faced more opposition. The Coven must be preoccupied. Wasn't expecting to fight vampires, though. Did you find anything interesting at the sites I marked on your map? A blood fiend? You don't usually run into them in this part of the world. Let me see the note. Huh. There's that word again. Lucrative. And what's that about a simple ritual? Sounds like Coven activity to me. Anything else to report? I don't like the look of that. It feels wrong. The Skald-King's mages will want to examine it. In the meantime, we need to figure out what the Coven is up to. How do rituals, vampires, and blood fiends figure into their plan? And just one. A note from a merchant named Goharth Ironbelly. Found it on these vampires. Ironbelly is apparently supplying something the Coven requires, but the note doesn't go into details. Says we can find him at a Riften Inn, the Withered Tree.